Wendy's is open till midnight or later, so you can give in to the craving and go night mode. Now all of your favorite menu items just got their bedtime extended. You can get what you want even later, like the Baconator with 6 strips of bacon, or the perfect fries and frosty duo. If you're up later, then so are we. So go ahead and pull through the drive-thru. When the craving hits, go night mode at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. All right, see ya later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary.
And rebound to the Mercury. Onyenwere brings it down and gives it over to Brianna Turner. She has it back at the top. Turner surveying the situation. Dribble handoff to Mariah Jefferson. And there's a wide open jumper by Doug Sutton. She misses. Wilson comes down with a rebound. Asia outlet pass to Candace Parker. Candace goes inside. Jackie Young cutting to the hoop and score the bucket. Ace is up 2-0. They score the first bucket, and we're 50 seconds into it. Each team with one possession. Sutton has it at the top of the key. Now gives it to Turner, rolls down the lane, goes right by Candace Parker, and ties the game at a deuce. Plum now has it on the left wing at the top of the key now. Plum going down, gets the ball stripped, but there's a foul, and that foul will go on Onyenwere. So good luck with myself trying to say that one real fast. I know I'm supposed to roll the R here. Always had those problems rolling R's. Never good, really with my Spanish or French or any of that stuff. So bear with me on that one. Wilson now has the ball off the inbound. Wilson backing down Brianna Turner. Turnaround jumper from 14, no good, rimmed out. And here comes the Mercury with the basketball. Mariah Jefferson, who was with the Aces the very first year back in 2018. 5'6" guard out of UConn. Gives it back to Onyenwere, and she misses. And Gray comes down with it. Gets it to Plum. Plum nearly loses the ball, almost picked off, and Plum now throws it away. So I had Jackie in the low block on the left side, but Plum, the pass a little too high for Jackie. So a turnover for the Aces there. We're tied at 2. We played just about 2 minutes here in Phoenix today. Glad to have everyone listening to us on this Wednesday afternoon here on the Aces Radio Network. Appreciate that. Turner now has it at the top of the key. Surveys, goes inside to Sophie Cunningham, her first touch of the day. Rejected by Wilson. Ball blocked out of bounds, and Phoenix will retain possession. This Footprint Center is the home of the Phoenix Suns as well as the Phoenix Mercury. They share the building, and a lot of Suns players usually always in attendance. But, of course, this being the off season, probably not so much the case today, especially the way the Mercury is struggling with a 2-8 record. Pass goes inside to Sophie Cunningham. Reverse layup is good, and the Mercury have the lead 4-2. Plum now has it with a left-hand dribble, crosses the timeline, still has it, now backs up near midcourt, gets a pick from Asia, dishes it off to Jackie on the left wing. Jackie penetrates inside. That's her move down the lane, and one, Jackie Wilson. I should say, not the singer Jackie Wilson, Jackie Young, pardon me. Got me a little excited there. And that is what we've been seeing from Jackie Young, penetrating, going down the lane, bodying up opponents, just using her strength and her size over the smaller guards. So Jackie goes to the free throw line for the three-point play opportunity, and she nails it. Aces up 5-4, their first lead of the afternoon. Jackie Young leading the Aces 21 points per contest, shooting 60% from the floor, 47 for 3. There's a long shot by Sophie Cunningham, grazes the rim. Asia comes down with a rebound, gives it to Chelsea Gray. Gray now to Parker at the top of the key. Back over to Jackie, goes inside to Asia. Asia working on Turner, follow away Jay, money. 7-4 the score there. Sutton brings it up, gives it to Turner. Turner to the top of the key. Fires it to the corner. Back over to Sutton. Sutton follow away jumper. That one's good. So Phoenix cuts the lead to 7-6. Gray crosses the mid-court stripe. Gets a pick from Wilson. Wilson's thinking about a three. She's going to lob it inside to Candace. Candace has a mismatch with Cunningham. Gets doubled. Kicks it to Plum. Over to Gray. Gray for 3. Off the mark. No good. Into the hands of Onyenwere. She now has it, goes all the way down the court. Left-hand layup. That one is no good, but she's fouled. Going to get Wilson on the swat there. So that's Asia's first foul. 6:32 to play, just underway here on this Wednesday afternoon matinee affair. It is Kids Day. Every WNBA team has a Kids Day, and you have a lot of kids from different various summer camps that are here, always wearing the different colored T-shirts. So we got a lot of lime green in the house today. I see some orange. I see a lot of yellow and tons of thundersticks. Always popular with the kids. First free throw is good. Second one is good as well. Onyemwere gets on the board. 8-7, Mercury retake the lead. 6:25 to play in the first. Plum, dribble handoff to Young. Back to Asia. She has it at the top of the key. Gives it to Gray now. Gray penetrates inside. Back to the bucket. Fall away jumper from 12. Front rim no good. Asia battles for the rebound. Can't get it, but she was held. There's a foul on the Mercury. That's going to go on Onyemwere and her first personal. So Phoenix has already racked up 3 team fouls. Aces could be in the bonus here very quickly. Remember, teams at 5 team fouls get 2 shots in the penalty. Gray fires the inbound pass to Young. Young at the top of the key. Young with the dribble. Gives up a dribble inside. Backdoor cut to Plum. Plum doesn't have a shot, but Chelsea Gray does from 3. Boom! Chelsea Gray for a triple. And the Aces retake the lead, 10-8. Mariah Jefferson has it now for the Mercury. Brings it down court. And Onyemwere working on Asia. Asia gets a piece of it. Swatted. Air ball. Credit the block to Wilson. Here come the Aces in transition. It's Plum to Young. Shot fake from Jackie. Now 2 dribbles. And she gets the shot rejected by Breanna Turner. But it's picked up by Wilson. She misses. Candace Parker gets it. Left-hand jump hook. Good. Aces doing a great job of crashing the glass there. Aces back up by 4. 12-8. 5:25 to play first period. Sutton now has it, top of the key. And there's a whistle away from the ball on the pass off to Turner, but they're going to get probably Jackie Young on that down low, so that's Jackie's first. Aces now have 2 team fouls. Phoenix side out of bounds. And Sutton will trigger the inbound. Onyemwere has it at the top. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson looking down low, nothing there. Good defense by Gray. Shot clock down to 6. To the corner, Sophie Cunningham. Long distance 3, back rim, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Phoenix. The shot clock gets reset to 14, so the Aces can't corral the rebound. Jefferson will inbound for Phoenix underneath their own hoop. Aces in a man-to-man D. Cunningham rolls it over back to Jefferson down the top. She's going to roll down the lane, go by Parker, score the bucket for Mariah Jefferson. Good to see Mo. Always enjoyed Mo. 7th year from UConn. Good to see her. She's still in the league. She's one of the better point guards in the league, but she's had a lot of knee trouble, a couple of knee surgeries back in the day, which caused her to miss some time when she was with the Aces. We've got a timeout on the floor. The ball is batted out of bounds. Aces will have it when we come back. It's 12-10 Las Vegas. 4:52 remaining here. First period, you listen to Aces on the Aces Radio Network.
Chickies and Pete's, voted ESPN's #1 sports bar in North America, is bringing Philly goodness at its only West Coast venue located inside Sahara, Las Vegas. And it features seafood creations like the Specialty Crab Feast and fan favorites like their world-famous crab fries and Philly cheesesteak. Inside, the venue has 50 large TVs throughout to watch your favorite teams, an integrated William Hill sportsbook, and more. Chickies and Pete's is where sports and great food intersect. Open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. Visit SaharaLasVegas.com for more information.
You know, if you get injured in a car accident, it's scary, it's stressful. Driving on the strip, the 215, the 95, there's more cones everywhere. Tropicana, what they're doing there, oh my God, what a construction site. I've got the DeCastroverde Law Group for you. Alex and Orlando DeCastroverde, they run a family law group dating back to their dad who was super successful. If you need someone that can help you, sit down with the DeCastroverde Law Group, 702-222-9999. 702-222-9999. Alex DeCastroverde, he's the type of guy you want fighting for you.
It's Jeep 4x4 season. Hurry in now for great deals. Now well-qualified returning FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $369 a month for 24 months with $3,999 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution. Lease through Ally Financial. Current lease must end by 7/1/24. Extra charge for miles over 20,000. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 7/5/23. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Hear that? That's the sound of the 2023 Chevy Silverado and its Turbo Max engine, delivering impressive power with no compromised durability. Whether you're helping friends move or just moving some friends, this is the sound of a family with plenty of rear seat room to enjoy the ride. And this is the sound of you heading to your local Chevy dealer today. Find your Silverado and find new roads. Chevrolet. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
The Raiderettes are hosting a summer camp at the studio in Henderson. July 5th through the 7th is open to 3 to 8-year-olds, and July 11th through the 13th is for kids 9 to 12. Participants will spend 3 days learning from their big sister Raiderettes, 2 days of instruction and a performance for their families on day 3. Each child will receive palms, a shirt, and a once-in-a-lifetime summer camp experience. Space is limited, so register today. Just go to RaiderettesTheStudio.com and click on the Events tab.
Kelsey Plum, you're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the Footprint Center. Aces with a 12-10 lead. We played just 5.5 minutes, and there is a turnover by Chelsea Gray in the backcourt, and that leads to a run out for e1b46553, and Phoenix ties it up 12-12. 4:40 to play first period. We've got ourselves a good one here. This matinee affair here in Phoenix today. Aces, the defending WNBA champions, and the Phoenix Mercury, who are struggling this year at 2-8. Jackie Young spots up for 3, and she drains it from the right wing, and the Aces back on top, 15-12. Cunningham now gives it to Brianna Turner at the top of the key. Back to Mariah Jefferson, back to Turner. Turner has plenty of room to operate, gives it up to Cunningham, back into the corner. Sutton now has it, stops, fires over Plum with 5 of the shot clock, misses, and Wilson comes down with a rebound, tips it to herself, and now outlets it to Chelsea Gray. Gray now has it on the left wing. Gray's going to fire one from there. Count that one again. Chelsea Money Gray for 3, and the Aces up 6, 18-12. Jefferson now has it at the top of the key, rolls it over to Turner. Turner at the top of the key. Back over to Sutton. Sutton's going to launch him from 3. Grazes the rim. Short, no good. Ball is batted out of bounds off the leg of Kia Stokes. Stokes checked in for Candace Parker at the last dead ball. So Mercury will retain possession. So Jefferson inbounds to Cunningham. Back over to the top of the key. Avina Westbrook now in the game in her second year from UConn. And there's a jumper that is good. Megan Gustafson, her 5th year from Iowa, the 6'3 center, gets her first bucket of the day, and it's 18-14 Aces. Aces with the ball, and we have a whistle as Jackie Young is trying to maneuver down the lane. But before she could do that, there's a hand check on Sophie Cunningham. And that is the 15th foul. That'll result in free throws for the Aces for the rest of the quarter here. So Aisha's going to go to the free throw line. The hold was on Wilson as she was setting the pick for Jackie. So Aisha Wilson, the MVP, goes to the free throw line. Asia's free throw, no good off the back rim. Asia has not been shooting the free throws as well as she has in years past. Asia, if you remember, she was 90% for a good portion of last season. And she's down to 76% this season. 19-14, she splits the pair. Aces up by 5, approaching the 3-minute mark remaining here in the first. Cunningham gives it back to Jefferson. Jefferson has it at the top of the key. Still with the dribble. Back to Gustafson, who just hit that jumper in the last possession for Phoenix. Back to Cunningham, top of the key. Jefferson's going to try a 3 from the right wing. Nothing but net from Mo. Mariah Jefferson cuts the lead to 19-17. Jackie brings the ball up court. Left-hand pass to Kia Stokes, the top of the key. Another whistle, and there's going to be free throws there for Alicia Clark. So on the floor now for the Aces, you have Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum in the guard positions. And Ace is going a little bit tall here with Wilson, Stokes, and Clark. And Alicia Clark will go to the free throw line for 2. Alicia Clark, just like Candace Parker, settling into their role with the Aces very nicely. Of course, both of those two-time WNBA champions, Clark with Seattle and Candace with Chicago and Los Angeles. First free throw is good by Clark. Clark shooting over 50% from the field and also 50% from three. Tremendous three-point shooter. Tremendous game. Probably the Aces' best defender. She will always get the call pretty much for the lockdown defender's role. She has both free throws, and the Aces back up 21-17. 2:45 to play, first period. Turner, top of the key. Gives it over to Westbrook now. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson penetrates down the lane, kicks into the corner. Wide open, Brianna Turner. Back rim, no good. Plum comes down with a rebound. Plum will keep it, bring it across the timeline. With the right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Jackie on the right wing, looking for Asia inside. Asia has it. Asia turnaround jumper, hits that one. And that's the first field goal for Asia Wilson today. Nicely done by Asia. 23-17, Aces. Mariah Jefferson. For three, boom, Jackie Young nails a triple. The third triple of this quarter for the Aces. 26-17, Gray's got two and Jackie's got one. 9-point lead, the biggest for the Aces. There's a backdoor cut inside that doesn't go anywhere. Kick back over to Megan Gustafson for three. She launches, really not her game. And Clark comes down with the rebound for Las Vegas. Plum, back to Clark, filling the lane. Throws it inside to Asia. She fumbles it. She gets it back now. Asia at the left elbow. Back to Plum. A minute to play here in the first. There goes Plum down the lane. Fires it to Jackie. Jackie's thinking about another three. Gives it back to Plum for three. You got that right, KP. And she hits it right in front of Diana Taurasi and gives Taurasi a little pointer there to say, take that, goat. Laughing, of course. And the Aces up now 12, 29-17. There's a whistle now. Away from the ball as the Phoenix Mercury are bringing the ball up court. And that foul is going to be on Plum with a reach up. Plum will check out. Wilson will check out. So on the court now, Chelsea Gray returns. So the Aces have Gray, Stokes, Young. Parker checks back in, and Clark. And there's another whistle off the inbound pass to Gustafson. And that will probably result in free throws because that's a 15 foul. So Sophie Cunningham will go to the free throw line. 45 seconds to go. So two quick fouls in a matter of 3 seconds there for the Aces. Sophie Cunningham, averaging 15 points per game. She's second, actually third behind Diana Taurasi's 15. And Brittany Griner's 20 again. No Griner, no Taurasi today, no Skylar Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith has been out the entire season thus far, having her second child. But Griner out with a hip injury, and Taurasi nursing a knee injury today. Free throw is good. It's 29-19. Jackie Young's going to try a three, and another one for JY. Jackie hits the triple. Ace is back up now, 32-19. 30 seconds to play here in the first. Jefferson has it, top of the key. Gives it to Cunningham. She gets it back. Mariah Jefferson steps into a long two from 19 feet. No good. Clark comes down with the rebound. 18 seconds to go. Last shot of the quarter time for the Aces. Jackie Young walks it up, and now she'll take over the point guard duties for this trip. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackie still has it 25 feet away. Gets a pick from Stokes. Jackie's going to fire another three. Front rim, no good. Misses that one. Cunningham comes down with it at the horn, and the Aces have put 32 big points on the board in the first period. They've built a 13-point lead. It's Las Vegas 32, Phoenix 19. You're listening to Aces basketball here on the Aces Radio Network.
Running a business Bankruptcy, get your bankruptcy here. You, ma'am, you look like you've got a ton of debt. Well, step on up. I've got your bankruptcy for you right here.
Leave me alone. I don't want to file bankruptcy.
But you've got debt, right? Practically everyone in Las Vegas has $10,000 or more in credit card debt. That means you should file bankruptcy. It's the only thing I sell here, so it must be your only option.
No, it's not. I already went to Panda.
You what? Why did you?
I went to Panda. They told me about all my options. We talked about bankruptcy, but for me, that wasn't the best option. In fact, here's the Panda now.
Not Panda.
Thanks, Panda.
If you've got debt, make sure you call a full-service debt relief law firm, not an attorney that only sells bankruptcy.
Call Panda. We'll sit down with you and discuss your options for getting out of debt, including bankruptcy and debt settlement. Then we'll work to pick the best plan for you.
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Attorney Matt Hoffman with Battleborn Injury Lawyers. We all love driving, but drunk drivers, distracted drivers, tourists, or just plain bad drivers can quickly turn a nice drive into a nightmare. At Battleborn, we understand how much you love driving, and we're here to help when things go wrong. Whether you've been in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, our experienced attorneys will help get the compensation you deserve. Because at Battleborn, your battle is our fight. If you've been injured, call Battleborn Injury Lawyers at 766-1400. That's 766-1400, anywhere in Nevada.
It's JT thrilled to be partnered with Resorts World Las Vegas on the Strip. You need to check out Red Tail at Resorts World. It's a social interactive gaming lounge with sports betting on site, live entertainment, and dueling pianos, karaoke rooms, and expansive TVs to watch the game or a UFC fight. Enjoy the drama before the party. Red Tail is the spot to pregame before Zook nightclub and get expedited entry into the club. Check out Red Tail at Resorts World Las Vegas. JT for Modelo, an official cerveza of the Las Vegas Raiders. Modelo Especial is brewed with time, effort, and determination to create the model Mexican lager. Everyone knows that hard work deserves a fitting reward, a Pilsner-style lager with a crisp, clean taste.
It's not about the injury.
If you've been in an accident due to someone else's negligence, remember, it's not about the injury, it's about the recovery. Hi, this is Paul Patta from Paul Patta Law. At Paul Patta Law, we handle all types of cases, whether you've been injured in a car accident, a motorcycle accident, or an accident on a commercial premises. You can find us on Facebook or at paulpattalaw.com. Remember, it's not about the injury, it's about the recovery.
Get back to the action with TC Martin on ESPN Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the Footprint Center here in Phoenix. Aces on the road here today, bringing their 10-1 record into this game, and they're on their way, looks like early on, to going 11-1, and kind of expected today because the Phoenix Mercury have been struggling. They're 2-8, and no Brittany Griner, Dinah Taurasi, Skylar Diggins-Smith today. The Aces put up 32 points in the first quarter. They lead 32-19, and the Aces are shooting 58% from the floor. 11 for 19, 6 for 10 for 3 for the Aces, and that's the most three-pointers they've had in a quarter in quite some time. Aces with a 13-point lead, and Phoenix will start the second quarter with the basketball. Mariah Jefferson has the top of the key, and she's going to launch a three, front rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, taken away by Onyenwere for Phoenix. Offensive board for the Mercury there. Shug Sutton now has it at the top. Back to Onyenwere. She takes a jumper over Kristen Bell, who checks in and scores the bucket. 32-21. On the floor for the Aces to start the second period, you got Chelsea Gray at the point, along with Alicia Clark, Kirsten Bell, Kia Stokes, and Candace Parker. So a little unusual lineup for the Aces there. Ball is lobbed inside to Parker, goes off her hands, but we'll say last touch by Cunningham, so Aces will retain possession. 14 on the shot clock. So Becky Hammond trying out some different things. Kirsten Bell, in her second year from Florida Gulf Coast, is really impressed, getting more extended minutes. And she gets the ball off the inbound from Chelsea Gray. Bell hits it, an 18-footer from the right corner. So Kirsten Bell comes in, hits her first shot, like we said. Really impressive. And we talked with Becky about that on Sunday, about Bell and how she's improving. Just loves that she's a sponge, taking it all in. Aces back up by 13. Sutton goes down the lane. Nice reverse layup by Sutton. and drove by Bell there. And that's one thing that Bell needs to work on is her defense still. Parker now has it and throws it away, intended for Bell. Bell was cut into the hoop, and Candace, not on the same page there, just threw it away. So Parker throws it into the Mercury bench. And again, remember, no Brittany Griner, no Diana Taurasi playing today, both out with injuries. Mariah Jefferson at the top of the key. Back to Turner. Turner now has it. Surveys. Over to Sutton. Onyenwere has it. 4 on the shot clock. Tries to go up, under, misses the shot. Good defense there by Kia Stokes, and Stokes comes down with the rebound. Outlet pass to Gray. Gray over to Clark. Kirsten Bell 1 for 1. Now 2 for 2. Ring up the triple for KB. And the Aces are up 14, their largest of the game so far. 37-23. Cunningham has it. Thinking about a 3. Good defense by Alicia Clark. Dribble handoff now. Back over to Jefferson. Jefferson. Directing traffic. And Phoenix really without Taurasi, without Diggins-Smith, and without Griner, really having problems trying to find offense. And they have to settle for a long 3 as the shot clock winds down. And Onyenwere hits the 3. And it's 37-26. There is Alicia Clark. She gets the ball from Bell, and she lays it up. Nice little mismatch, nice little seal there from Alicia Clark, and the Aces back up 13. 7 minutes to play here before halftime. Jefferson, top of the key. Back to Turner. Turner over to Sutton. Sutton working on Gray. Sutton's going to stop. Fire from 17. Good. Hit that one. Chelsea gave her a little bit too much room to operate. Gray races the ball up court. Aces a little speed dribble. Kicks into the corner. Kirsten Bell misses everything. Gets her own rebound. Tries to reverse layup. No good. Little Showtime move there. But Bell misses both shots. And here come the Mercury. Sophie Cunningham comes down with it. Cunningham launches a 3 about 2 dribbles past half court. That was like a 28-footer. And Becky Hammond was calling a timeout. So the Aces use their first timeout of the day because the Mercury have cut the lead from 14 down to 8 just like that. It's 39-31.
It's not about, it's not.
The 2023 CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinals are coming to Las Vegas. This electrifying match features the region's top nations competing in a must-win match to punch their ticket to the final. Can Mexico return triumphantly and advance in their quest for another Gold Cup trophy? Don't miss the action, and the region's biggest stars compete for North America's top soccer prize. Friday, July 12th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Get your tickets for the Gold Cup semifinal at Ticketmaster.com. For more information, visit goldcup.org.
Hear that? That's the sound of the 2023 Chevy Silverado and its Turbo Max engine, delivering impressive power with no compromised durability. Whether you're helping friends move or just moving some friends, this is the sound of a family with plenty of rear seat room to enjoy the ride. And this is the sound of you heading to your local Chevy dealer today. Find your Silverado and find new roads. Chevrolet. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
This is JT the Brick from Michael E. Minden, my personal diamond jeweler. You know, I've been talking about Michael for years. He's my friend for over a decade, and he should also be yours. Because if you're looking to pick up a diamond or any piece of jewelry in this town, you want to go to someone that you trust, someone that you believe in, someone that you could sit down with their staff and take your time, not be pressured, and look at the entire selection at his store. Store's easy to find. Fashion Show Mall. Just go up to the second floor, right next to Macy's, and Michael will probably be there. Or tell him JT sent you and have an experience that you'll never forget. Michael E. Minden is your diamond jeweler because he has a trusted reputation here in Las Vegas. Go check him out.
Michael E. Minden, diamond jewelers, celebrate the moment.
Visit your neighborhood Port of Subs, and the first thing you'll notice is the smell of fresh baked bread. Now imagine that smell with a hint of savory roasted garlic and a touch of tangy Parmesan cheese. That's Port of Subs garlic Parmesan bread. It's packed with flavors that'll complement the taste of your favorite sub. It's here for a limited time, so try it today at Port of Subs or order online at portofsubs.com or on our app. Port of Subs, slicing up the quality you crave.
Slice fresh sandwiches. Whoa! Port of Subs.
By West Star Credit Union on ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas.
What's up, y'all? This is Kelsey Plum. You're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Las Vegas.
Back here at the Footprint Center in Phoenix for the matinee affair between the Aces and the Mercury Kids Day here in Phoenix. And the kids like what they see in the last few minutes. It's 39-31. The Aces are up 14. The lead now cut to 8. 6.5 to play here before halftime. So Becky Hammond calls a timeout. Here come the Aces out of the timeout. It's Gray to Plum. And so Becky inserts Plum back in. Plum's going to try a three. Bingo. KP for three. And the Aces now back up. 11, 42-31. On the floor for the Aces, you got Bell and Plum, along with Parker, Gray, and Clark. Clark really playing that lockdown deep. Denying Sophie Cunningham, who's really the leading scorer with Tarazi and Griner out today at 15. She's locking her down. But there is a jumper by Sutton. Shug Sutton scores on a little 10-footer from the right corner. 42-33. Plum now has it on the left wing. Penetrates down the lane. A little shake and bake move for KP. Off the glass and good. So KP from 3, KP from 2. It's a KP show right now, and the Aces are up 11. Turner has it, the top of the key, to Westbrook. Westbrook holding the ball, and there is a whistle as Cunningham goes down. They're probably going to get Clark. Mentioned how Clark playing the suffocating D there, and a little too physical there. So Wilson and Young will check back in. Bell and Clark will go to the bench. So the Aces with their starting 5 back on the floor now. So Becky Hammond has her team up 11, but she'd like to put the pedal to the metal here and try to increase this lead before halftime, try to get up to 20. And that's exactly what the Aces were favored by today. Cunningham now has at the top. Jackie guarding her. Cunningham, nothing to do. Gives it back over to Gustafson. And there's a long one by Evina Westbrook as the horn sounds. The shot clock goes up, and an offensive rebound by Cunningham. Sutton gives it inside to Gustafson. Left hand off the glass. No good. Gets another offensive rebound and put back and one. Unbelievable. Ace has fallen asleep. Played great D for 23 seconds on that shot clock. And then shot after shot after shot, and then a three-point play given up here. Well, if Gustafson can make the free throw, it would be a three-point play. And that could cut the lead to 8. So that foul on Wilson, that's her second. Gustafson's free throw good. And this is the closest that the Mercury have been. There's Jackie Young cutting down the lane, gets a pass to Parker, and score the bucket for JY. So the Aces did a good job of getting back there off the three-point play in the inbound pass. There's a long jumper for Onyenwere. She misses. Plum comes down with it. Plum, hippity-hop across the timeline inside to Asia. Asia working on the youngster from UCLA. Asia turns, spin, glass, in and out, no good. Asia's upset with herself. She thought she got fouled. Parker gets the offensive rebound, kicks it back to Asia. Asia drills that one. Has a few words for the official there. Asia's got to be careful. Official looked like he might even think about teeing her up on the way back down. 48-36, Las Vegas. 4:20 to play, second period. Gustafson has the top of the key for Phoenix with the left-hand dribble. Hand off to Cunningham. Cunningham now has it, looks for Gustafson, gets loose, down low, over Asia, score. So nice little pick and roll there by Phoenix. Lead back to 10, 4 minutes to play, second quarter. Gray has it, top of the key. Wilson and Gustafson battling. Wilson, turnaround jumper, money. Back up by 12. Vanessa Nygaard calls timeout. The head coach of the Mercury and former Bill Lambier assistant with her time with the Aces for those first 3 seasons. Timeout on the floor, 3:52 to play. Vegas leads Phoenix 50-38.
This is JT for Grimaldi. Save big on new and certified pre-owned vehicles right now at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall. Lease the head-turning 2023 Acura Integra for only $399 per month. The Integra delivers an unforgettable driving experience with its 200-horsepower VTEC turbo engine and sporty paddle shifters. Get into your 2023 Integra today at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall or online at finleyacura.com.
Lease for 36 months, $29.99 due at signing. OEC through Acura Financial Services. Excludes tax, title, license, and document fees. See store for details. Expires 7/5/23.
Finley Chevrolet is Nevada's #1 Chevrolet volume dealership. Again, find new roads.
Findlay. Finley Chevy is a place to buy. Home of the...
Here's the first customer that bought a car.
The Avondross, that's the first day.
First one
No
out.
furniture in the building. Over the last 25 years, Finley Toyota has led the city in new and used car sales. We've had the most victories, the most sponsorships, and we believe the happiest customers. We made the best memories and lasting friendships from the bottom of our hearts.
We love you, Las Vegas!
It's our 25th anniversary. Come in and see what makes Finley Toyota so special.
All personal injury attorneys are not the same. Sure, we all claim to do the same things, but that's where the similarities between Lerner & Rowe and all other law firms end. Lerner & Rowe was recently named the second most influential law firm in the country, and we've collected billions of dollars for our clients, with over $1 billion in the last 5 years alone. If you want real results after you've been hurt in a car wreck, call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Multi-state offices. Randy Westbrook, managing attorney.
A lot of people won't call an attorney to help them get out of debt because they're afraid they'll get pushed into a bankruptcy. Not at Panda Law Firm.
We're a full-service debt relief law firm, and that means we review all your options with you.
During your free consultation, Panda attorneys will talk to you about bankruptcy, debt consolidation, and debt settlement. Then we'll work to figure out the best option for you.
When you need help with your personal or business debt,
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Hey, it's Asia Wilson, number 22 of the Las Vegas Aces. You're listening to Las Vegas Aces basketball on ESPN Radio.
Welcome back to the Footprint Center here in Phoenix, Arizona. The Las Vegas Aces and the Phoenix Mercury. And Diana Taurasi kind of taking over his little timeout for Phoenix. She's not playing today, but she's gathered her troops up and talking there in front of us here. Brittany Griner also out today with the hip injury, so it's 35 points per contest that the Mercury is losing, and hence why the Mercury has been down this entire game. 50-38, Aces with the lead. 3:40 to play, and Mercury off the inbound is stolen away by Candace Parker. Parker goes down the lane, stops, jump hook good, and Candace puts the Aces back up 14. So good defense there out of the timeout by the Aces. Gustafson has it at the top of the key, over to Cunningham, back to Gustafson, down low. Parker does a good job of getting back and playing defense. This time, contests the shot. Wilson comes down with a rebound. Outlet to Plum, to Gray. Chelsea has it now, thinking about a three. Rolls the pass inside to Asia. Asia fires one to Candace. Parker for three, off the mark, no good. Into the hands of Shug Sutton for Phoenix. Sutton now with the behind-the-back dribble. Gives it to Owenye. Back to Sutton. Sutton, Gustafson, back to Sutton. Shot clock at 10. A little floater down the lane, no good. Asia comes down with a rebound. Jackie has it. It's 1-on-3. So Jackie will slow it up, wait for her teammates. Jackie now has it. Gives it to Asia. Asia on the left wing. Asia penetrates inside over Turner, draws contact, and Asia drew the foul there. So 2 free throws. There's a little question whether that'd be a block or a charge, but definitely was a block as Turner was moving her feet. And Wilson goes to the free throw line. So both teams pretty clean here in this second quarter. Pace has been very, very good. Ace has only committed 2 team fouls in Phoenix. That was their first. Wilson to the free throw line, and that free throw is good. So Parker will exit, and Kia Stokes comes back in for the Aces. Wilson's second free throw on the way, and good. No, that one's off. In and out, no good. 53-38. Aces have their biggest lead of 15 here with 2.5 minutes to play before halftime. Turner now has it, and there is an offensive foul. Cunningham set the pick on Plum. Plum goes down. Plum's holding her hand, shaking it off a little bit there. She's looks like her wrist. She landed on her wrist, but Plum will continue. Looks like she's okay. So Cunningham exits, and Mariah Jefferson comes back in, the former Las Vegas Ace. Gray inbounds to Jackie and gets it back to Gray. Gray brings it across the midcourt stripe. Aces in total control here, as we expected they would be today, up by 15. Gray, nice little shovel pass to Asia. Jump hook, good for Asia Wilson. So Wilson now into double figures. She's got 12 on the day. Jackie continues her hot, torrid pace, coming off the 28-point performance on Sunday, has 16 to lead all scores. Turner now has it in the corner. Kicks it over to Suzuescu, and she misses the shot, but there's a kickball, so Phoenix will have the ball underneath their own hoop. Mariah Jefferson will trigger underneath, right side, and that ball is batted out by Jackie Young. Good defense there. Only 4 seconds left of the shot clock. Phoenix will down closer to the corner this time. So Jefferson, that tough angle right in the corner. Jackie pressuring her. Asia Gardy Gustafson in the low block trying to deny that, but she gets it to her anyway. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson's going to stop fire from 15 and score it. Mariah Jefferson playing some pretty good basketball, and she's asked to do a lot of things since Tarazi and Dickens Smith is out. 55-40, Aces lead. Plum's going to try a long three. That one rimmed out. Jackie touches it, but they're going to say last touch by Brianna Turner, so the Aces will retain possession underneath their own hoop. 1:40 to play here in the second. Gray now triggers the inbound, looking for Jackie. She cuts to the hoop. Jackie kicks it back to Asia to the top, and there's Plum. Plum has the wing, and Plum shuffles her feet. So traveling call on KP. So we mentioned before the game the Aces only committed 6 turnovers last game. They're doing pretty good in that category here today, as the Aces only have 4. That was their 4th. Here comes Phoenix. Mariah Jefferson with the basketball. Dribbles to the key on Plum. To Gustafson. Back to the corner. Sutton has it. Gives up her dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Turner. Back to Jefferson. She's going to have to fire. She's not going to get it off. Shot clock violation. Great defense by the Aces. So like we said earlier, there's not a whole bunch of scoring offensive options there, especially when Cunningham is off the floor for Phoenix. Becky Hammond's going to call a quick timeout here. We will keep it here for the time being. There's 1:10 to go, and it's 55-40 Las Vegas. I want to remind you that the Aces are back in action at home. This is just a quick one-game road trip in and out of Phoenix. We've been here for basically less than 24 hours when it'll be all said and done. And then the Aces will be home Saturday back at the Michelob Ultra Arena inside the Mandalay Bay for a 6 p.m. start against the Indiana Fever. It's the first time the Aces have faced the Fever here at home. They faced them on the road and defeated the Fever by 5 points going back 3 weeks ago. They will also play the Fever again on Monday at a 7 p.m. start. So get your tickets to get to the house. The Aces and the Fever games on Saturday night and Monday night. Go to access.com. That's AXS.com. For all your game schedules and info regarding the Aces, go to LasVegasAces.com. Don't forget, pregame show, half hour ahead of time, as we sit down with Becky Hammond and also an Aces player each and every game. 55-40, the count here. Aces come out of the timeout, and kind of unusual timeout for Becky. Team leading by 15 points. Only 1:10 to play before halftime, but Becky wants to work on some things. Obviously wants them to settle down, wants to make sure they have a double-digit lead going into halftime. Aces have been doing a very good job of closing out quarters and halves, and we've seen that with buckets, especially in that last homestand. All right, here come the Aces with Gray at the top of the key, under a minute to play now. Back to Plum. Plum has it on the right wing. Gets a pick from Stokes. Shot clock down to 8. Bounce pass inside from Plum to Stokes. Back to Plum. Plum going to have to launch at 2, and she gets fouled. A little floater from KEP from about 12 feet out, and she will earn 2 free throws with 48 seconds to go. So Aces, more than likely, with a 90% free throw shooter going to the line, we're going to get points out of that possession off the timeout. Plum for the 3 dribbles, sets, releases, hits it. Plum now looking to be the third double-digit scorer of the game for the Aces. And we haven't reached halftime yet. She hits it. Plum now with 10. Aces with their largest lead of the day, 57-40. 17-point lead for Las Vegas. Sutton to Turner. To Jefferson on the right wing. Jefferson looks inside for Gustafson. Good defense by Wilson there. Remember, she has the 2 fouls. Sutton still has it. Penetrates on Jackie down the lane. Misses the shot. Ball tipped out. Offensive rebound. Back to Sutton. Sends it back over to Jefferson. Jefferson inside to Turner. Good defense by Stokes. And Turner nowhere to go. Throws it off Stokes' leg. So 6 seconds on the shot clock. 19 remaining in the first half. Jefferson will inbound for the Mercury. Plum on her. See if the Aces close out this half of the good defense here. There it is, Jefferson. Not going to get it off again. Fires at one. Air ball, shot clock violation. They're going to play on. And now they're not going to play on. One referee said play on. The other said no. It's shot clock violation, which is the accurate call. Jefferson put it up. It was an air ball. Didn't draw a rim. Stokes had the rebound anyway. So the Aces will get a chance actually now to set up with 13.7 seconds to go for the final shot of the half. Gray has it. Brings it up across the timeline. With 8. Gray still has it with the left-hand dribble. With 6. Gray at the top of the key with 4. Jackie has it. Going to have to let one go, and she does not get it off. So Aces come up empty in that possession. However, a very impressive first half for the Las Vegas Aces. The WNBA champions roll into Phoenix here and are taking care of business as expected. 57-40 is your halftime score. We invite you to hang with us here at halftime. We will come back with stats, get ready for the second half, but we're going to go back to the studio, and Danny is going to have him have a sports update, get you all caught up on everything that is happening in the world of sports. But we are in Phoenix on this glorious day, and the Aces have put together a glorious half thus far. We are at halftime at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, and the world champion Las Vegas Aces lead the Phoenix Mercury 57-40. You're listening to Aces basketball here on the Raider Nation Radio and the Aces Radio Network.
Approximately every 3 minutes, a person in the U.S. is diagnosed with leukemia, lymphoma, or myeloma. Finley Subaru of Las Vegas is proud to partner with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to provide warm blankets and messages of hope to the Children's Medical Center at Summerlin Hospital. Finley Subaru of Las Vegas will also provide 100 blood cancer patients financial relief to help offset non-medical costs associated with treatment. It's all part of Subaru Loves to Care. Finley Subaru of Las Vegas, home to Subaru for over 50 years. We've been here, we'll be here. SubaruLasVegas.com.
Your time is important to you, so it is important to us too. As a business owner, you want to spend your time focused on growing your business, not on dealing with red tape. You can safely leave that to us. At Pro Group Management, we focus on ensuring that you have the best workers' comp plan for your business. Our team of experts keeps up on all the regulatory issues and compliance updates so you can spend your time growing your business. For self-insured groups, Pro Group Management is the leader in providing Nevada's businesses with reliable, quality workers' comp programs. And we have the awards to prove it. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com. Or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Hey, it's JT. Since 1995, the Black Hole Fan Club has been the foundation of the nation with over 40 chapters worldwide. If you bleed silver and black and want to connect with other diehard fans, then visit theblackhole.com and become an official member of football's most notorious fans. You'll get a Black Hole members-only shirt, 20% off all merchandise, and much, much more. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to member-only events and tickets. Become an official member of the Black Hole today. Visit theblackhole.com.
Wendy's is open till midnight or later, so you can give in to the craving and go night mode. Now all of your favorite menu items just got their bedtime extended. You can get what you want even later, like the Baconator with 6 strips of bacon, or the perfect fries and frosty duo. If you're up later, then so are we. So go ahead and pull through the drive-thru. When the craving hits, go night mode at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. All right, see ya later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary.
Let's celebrate saving money with Happy Hour at Findlay Honda in Centennial Hills. Right now at Findlay Honda North, they have a great deal on servicing your vehicle, Monday through Thursday with 13% off your bill. That's right, 13% off during Happy Hour on oil changes, brakes, and tune-ups. Findlay Honda in Centennial Hills off Azure Road.
Max discount $150. Only applies Monday through Thursday between 1 and 4 p.m. Cannot combine with other discounts or service offers. Excludes tires. Expires 6/30/2023.
It's the Aces Radio Network Sports Update, brought to you by Finley Volkswagen Henderson.
How's it going, everyone? I hope you've enjoyed this Las Vegas Aces mid-afternoon game against the Mercury. Your Las Vegas Aces are currently at halftime leading the Mercury 57-40. I'm here with your sports update to just give you some scores from around the nation right now. This Mercury and Aces game is the only WNBA game for today, so I'm going to give you some scores from yesterday's game. The Wings, they took down the Dream by a score of 85-73. The Lynx defeated the Sparks by a score of 67-61. And the Sun defeated the Storm by a score of 85-79. The Sun improved their record to 10-3. In the baseball world, the only games going on right now, we got the Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Diamondbacks currently lead that game 2-1 in the top.